What is up, Overwatch Odyssey? We have got another early match for you as we are going to see University of Wyoming Steamboat go up against Texas A&M University of Galveston. We are waiting on one player from each side, so hang tight as we get that situated. Map bans have already been selected and the map has been picked, so we will be going to Lijiang Tower to start things off tonight. I was feeling a little bit special, so I went ahead and threw us in the Lunar New Year map as well. So we will get things underway here in a moment. But as we are chatting here in lobby, getting all this sorted out, I did come to the realization. So Steamboat's tank is Earth Dragon, and Texas A&M Galveston's tank is Photon Dragon. So we're going to have a battle of the dragons here tonight. But as we're waiting for everyone to show up here, just hang tight and we will be back in just a moment. Alrighty, and we are ready. Everyone is present and rearing to go, so we will get things underway here at Lijiang Tower.
Now arriving at Lijiang Tower. Initiating match.
And that is going to be an oopsie on Zoran's part. Have to change the UI colors, otherwise we're going to be all confused. Including myself. I'm going to be looking at this and thinking to myself, who is who? Alrighty, we are going to make this a second attempt here as we are going into Lijiang Tower. We have got University of Wyoming Steamboat going up against Texas A&M Galveston. Going to be a heck of a match, and we will be starting here at Night Market. I gotta say, as excited as I am to be playing here, Lijiang Tower, Steamboat versus Texas A&M Galveston, I can't help but look at Night Market and think of Mischief and Magic. I don't know about you, chat, but Mischief and Magic is always going to hold a special place in my heart, although I would like to see some new maps and some new props. But anyway, getting underway between these two teams, we have got Earth Dragon, Evian, Rev It Up, Dizzy, and Culinary Delight on the side of Steamboat. We've got Photon, Drag, Llama, Enderkitty, and Ripped for the side of Texas A&M Galveston. Both teams looking to do a brawl-esque comp. I do like the Bastion pick from Llama there on the side of Texas A&M Galveston. However, as we're looking at things, if you recall from last night's match between the Raiders and University of Wyoming Pistols, they did a very similar composition, getting TP onto the control point and getting those turrets set up. So it'll be interesting to see if they will be doing that here again. And get that speed boost there from Culinary Delight. Yep, looking at that TP. And immediately, Pistols are going to be Steamboat. I got to get that out of my head. Steamboat going to be setting up from behind. Enderkitty applying some pressure on as Moira, but is going to get separated, possibly burned here pretty quick, and does go down. Evian and a Rev going to get that elim, and Texas A&M will be down one. Evian looking very low. Bastion going down. Drag going down. Rev just going brrr with the sim. And getting another one with the help of Earth Dragon, and Steamboat is going to take control of the objective, climbing here as Texas A&M Galveston regrouping. I did kind of like the flank that Enderkitty was trying to pull off there as Moira, however, just the escapability not being there, and Steamboat really able to chase them down and get that pick. But Llama, with the support of Photon Dragon, just charging in there, able to get Rev. Texas A&M Galveston now up one, hoping to continue the pressure, keep on walking in. But Evian striking back, able to get Enderkitty down, but Earth Dragon going down is going to be Photon Dragon, possibly just cleaning up house here. Dizzy getting very low. Is going to survive. Drag. Sorry. Is not going to survive. Drag able to get the final blow there on Dizzy. And Texas A&M Galveston stopping Steamboat at 47%. That was a good fight for Texas A&M Galveston. Now in the position, and I gotta say, love the Megatron skin Photon Dragon's rocking here. And both shields from the Ramatras going down. Evian holding on to Overclock. This could be an opportunity to do it, but Llama able to Culinary Delight. That is going to hinder the push of Steamboat. Photon able to take down Evian. Annihilation coming out from Photon, really pushing in, wanting to finish off this team fight, but unfortunately not going to be able to get the value maybe desired here from that ult usage. Still having Blizzard, still having Artillery, coming up on Coalescence, and with Orbital for the side of Steamboat. You see all 5 ults there. This is going to be a big fight for Steamboat. Texas A&M Galveston now taking the lead. And Earth Dragon able to get the first pick. Blizzard does come out. Drag able to get Ender Dragon frozen, but unfortunately no value there. Beat coming out as well from Dizzy. Evian using Overclock. We have got Orbital, we've got Annihilation, we've got Symmetra's big old shield, and Evian able to finish the elim there on Rip. Enderkitty forced to regroup a little bit, stopping Texas A&M Galveston at 69%. A lot of really nice poke damage there from Rev as Texas A&M Galveston regrouping, but Photon pulling out the gloves immediately, and Coalescence being used, Orbital being used as well. Earth Dragon now popping Annihilation of their own. And Steamboat able to maintain possession. Unfortunately going to be a really big stagger for Drag. This could be first objective here at Lijiang. Llama swapping to Sombra, hoping to get that touch there. Does get the touch. Photon also swapping to Ball. Unfortunately, in just not a great position. Turrets down from Rev. Steamboat just having to be there and maintain possession here of the point. able to do just that. Drag coming back now and taken out. That's going to be the last of the touches, and first objective going to Steamboat. Very nicely done there from Steamboat. Now as we're going to Control Center, Photon swapping back to Ram. Drag now making the swap to Junkrat. And I do like that pick, and I think I've mentioned this before on previous streams too, but Junkrat can be very, very lethal, especially here in this white room. As you're looking at the camera angle that we've got straight across from where we are at, that, I mean, that's going to be dangerous for Steamboat here. But Steamboat able to get there first, allowing some better positioning. Llama also playing on Genji. This could be good. But a lot of damage. Earth Dragon able to strike first, taking down Ender Kitty. I think that Vortex of Photon comboed with Drag's bombs could be very dangerous for Steamboat. But so far, Steamboat able to do a very nice job taking the objective and taking a good defensive stance while not giving up too much to Texas A&M University Galveston. Photon Dragon getting very low. Evian able to finish off Ender. Photon going down. Llama going down. Earth just going in is going to be just Rip. No stagger. Rip is going to go down. And here on the side of Steamboat too with that Junkrat, same thing applies. Photon Dragon really pushing in, hoping that the support of his team can keep him up, but unfortunately just gets melted right away. But Llama able to get 2, Llama able to get 3. This could still be a one fight for Texas A&M Galveston here. But support's able to get back. Steamboat able to regroup here. That's going to be big. Unfortunately, Texas A&M Galveston not able to capture the objective. Saving. That was a huge beat there from Dizzy, able to sustain the team. Earth Dragon just walking on Texas A&M Galveston, and this is looking like an entirely different point from the first objective here. Earth Dragon doing a nice job just holding on to arms. Blade coming out from Llama. Llama able to get Dizzy. Looking at Evian. And at 99% with a lot of ults to be used, Texas A&M Galveston able to get the objective here. Stopping Steamboat at 99%. This is going to be very big for Steamboat, as they really just need the one fight in order to come away with the whole map, not even just the objective, but getting that first points. And there's going to be Orbital from the side of Steamboat, but Llama able to strike first. Evian does go down, but Culinary Delight and we have a pause. Someone must have DC'd. Give us just a moment here. Alrighty, and we are going back in. Looks like Evian temporary disconnect. I'm not gonna lie, after that DC, Texas A&M Galveston really just cleaning up there. And Rev almost getting close to capturing the objective. That would have been quite the blunder for Texas A&M Galveston. Evian very low again, does go down to Llama. That's a big dash. I love this pressure, but Earth Dragon able to get Ender Kitty down. And unfortunately, the damage output coming from Rev, not enough to sustain Photon Dragon with just a Juno there for support. Texas A&M Galveston having to regroup and back up. And there's the annihilation from Earth Dragon. This could be all that Steamboat needs to secure this map, and it is going to be map 1 Lijiang Tower for Steamboat. Alrighty, and that will be map 1, Lijiang Tower, going to University of Wyoming Steamboat. Very well played, and a very strong second point there for Steamboat, really securing the victory there, getting all the way to 99% before giving up control. Well done to Steamboat. We will now be moving on to either Escort or Hybrid, pending Texas A&M Galveston's decision here. So as we wait, please be patient. We will be right back. Alrighty, and we are back. As we get things underway, Texas A&M Galveston selecting Escort, and unfortunately, as Photon Dragon has stated, car will not be going Vroom. Steamboat banning Circuit, so Texas A&M Galveston selection is for Junkertown, and Steamboat has opted to attack first, so this will be good. Again, Pistols made the same decision, and although I feel like defense is typically the first selection when going into this, I do like the aggressive stance here from Steamboat. I'm excited to see if it pays off for them as well as it paid off for Pistols in last night's matchup. And we are getting the ready confirmations, and then we will get things underway. Going into this knowing that Texas A&M Galveston has a little bit of their work cut out for them, it'll be interesting to see if they can maintain maybe a stronger defense here on Junkertown, and I'll be excited to see them pull that off. I know they made that swap there against Earth Dragons Ramatra to Malga. But as we're getting things underway, it looks like both teams may be going to be coming out with more of a poke type comp. But of course, as things get swapped around and teams have the opportunity to fully assemble, you won't get to see what I got to saw. Wow, Zoran English. You won't get to see what I saw. But it looked like both tanks selecting Sigma, so this will be interesting to see. We saw both teams come out on more of a brawl comp there at Lijiang Tower, so it'll be interesting to see if they both select a poke comp. Again, whose poke comp will be stronger? And it looks like we're going to be seeing exactly that. On the side of Texas A&M Galveston, we've got a Sigma Farah, a Genji Juno, a Zenyatta. And on the side of Steamboat, we've got a Sigma Ash, just kidding, Sojourn, Sombra, and a Lucy Juno. And we will be getting things underway right now. And Drag getting the pick there on Evian, but Earth Dragon striking back does get Llama down. And Rev able to get that pick on Rip. That's going to be big without the help of the Discord. Another big hack and virus there from Rev. And Drag is going to go down. And Earth Dragon doing a very nice job of isolating Photon from support. Solid wall, very nicely done by Earth Dragon. Rev it up, able to secure the Elim there on Ender Kitty. And Llama going down as well. This is going to be a clean fight for Steamboat and likely going to capture first objective here or get to the first checkpoint. And there it is, first checkpoint secured for Steamboat here. And Evian able to get dragged, but does go down here to Photon Dragon. Llama getting very low, but we are going to see a flux coming from Photon Dragon, able to get both Earth Dragon and Culinary Delight in there. Earth Dragon looking very low. Good sustain there from both supports, but Evian getting ripped, Rev getting Llama. This is still a pretty winnable fight here for Steamboat, and they are going to keep pushing here. Turrets of Drag able to take down Earth Dragon. That's going to be big in terms of maybe halting a little bit of the progress. It looks like Steamboat still moving the payload, of course. And another DC. And looks like this time it's on the side of Texas A&M Galveston, as Ender Kitty unfortunately disconnected here. All right, well, we're going to be waiting for Ender Kitty to get back. So far, Steamboat doing a heck of a job, really pushing, and the offense is looking very strong. Texas A&M Galveston definitely has their work cut out for them as they are getting things underway here. Maybe a little bit of a slow start in terms of their defense, but just double checking chat to make sure that I don't have any lobby responsibilities for the moment. But going back to what I was saying, Texas A&M, obviously, their defense, it's getting punctured. A lot of holes being poked through it. Evian doing a very nice job of getting some solid damage. Rev It Up also doing an excellent job of getting back there. And the supports for Steamboat are looking spectacular right now. Whether it's credit to some nerves and maybe missing some vital shots from the side of Texas A&M Galveston, or just the sustainability that Dizzy and Culinary Delight have. I mean, I thought for sure after that flux from Photon Dragon that Earth Dragon was going to go down. I mean, Earth Dragon's HP bar was at about like 2 HP, but Photon Dragon able to, Earth Dragon to stay alive there, thanks to the support of Dizzy and Culinary Delight. So very nicely done by both of them in order to keep the progress going. Yeah. In other news, as we're waiting for Ender Kitty to come back, as I say that, Ender Kitty rejoins, but tomorrow is Friday, so not to get ahead of ourselves, as we still have a lot of Overwatch to be played tonight, both in this match and another match coming up at 10 p.m. EST. Tomorrow is Friday, and I am ready for it. Looks like we are getting the confirmations from both teams for readiness, and then we will get things back underway. Alrighty, and both teams have confirmed that they are ready. Earth Dragon holding on to Flux. Bob coming up from Evian. Just about all alts online or coming online here for the side of Steamboat. Almost nothing but Blade online are coming online for Texas A&M Galveston. And a huge flux there from Earth Dragon, able to get Photon. Rip taking lots of damage. Ender Kitty going down as well. It's just going to be Llama left there to support, but Llama maybe getting out. Drag getting elimed as well. Llama giving up the checkpoint, and Steamboat are going to keep on moving forward. Rev It Up, chasing down. And that's going to be an unfortunate TP from Ender Kitty, diving in to try and keep Llama up. Unfortunately, goes down. Rip also engaging in that. Steamboat getting a lot of stagger and a lot of damage here on Texas A&M Galveston, and a lot of it, I would think, being credited just to the fact that they're getting staggered. And there's going to be the bot from Evian, but Evian does go down almost immediately to Llama. Blade coming out, and there's going to be beat. Rev It Up able to hack and virus Llama mid-blade. Very nice job shutting down that ult. And now we're going to see a Sombra on the side of Texas A&M Galveston as well. And that is going to be huge. Rev It Up maybe just saving EMP for Photon Dragon's Flux. That is a hard ult to get off when you have a Sombra nearby. Culinary Delight able to finish off the elim there. Dizzy able to get the final blow on Ender Kitty. Llama able to finish off Evian, but Dizzy hanging out on point. That is going to be... That's going to be the first round. Steamboat just chugging along there. Very solid offensive push from Steamboat. Now on defense, they're going to have to maintain that strength, but just in a different aspect. Texas A&M Galveston, however, definitely have some room to grow here. Now that they're on the offensive side, they have a little bit more leeway with what they can do and how they can play the map. But unfortunately, they're going to have to figure something out. Texas A&M definitely going to make some minor adjustments here. We had said, or I had said at the beginning, you know, just the sheer strength of the poke comps going into each other. And you see Photon immediately now swapping onto Hazard, Drag going back to the Pharah. Llama will be sticking with the Sombra. We do have Ender on Moira again, and Rip on Juno. So this could be has potential to do something really good. Drag now swapping to Symmetra. But Earth Dragon just doing a very excellent job zoning with the shield, applying pressure on the front line. Evian and Rev doing an excellent job as well. And then, of course, I can't forget about Dizzy and Culinary Delight just sustaining the team, keeping everyone up, applying damage where need be, and Dizzy getting what you could consider a C9 there to finish off the map. Rev it up, immediately getting the pick there on Llama. That's going to be big. Texas A&M Galveston already down one. Evian able to get Ender Kitty down. Culinary Delight taking down Photon. I do like the Sim pick, especially when Revit is playing such a good Sombra here against Texas A&M Galveston. Just trying to always keep an eye on where Rev would be. Culinary Delight able to get the pick on Drag. Photon answering back, does get Rev. It's still an even fight here for these two teams. Dizzy getting very low. Earth Dragon doing the work there. Evian finishing off the pick there on Llama. And Rev it up, able to get the final blow there on Rip. Texas A&M Galveston having to regroup. Once again, Drag going down. And really, I think what would be very beneficial for Texas A&M Galveston is just one big regroup here. And Llama, I like the swap to Reaper there, able to get Evian down. Beat does come out. Flux coming out as well from Earth Dragon, able to get one, able to get two. Culinary Delight taking down Photon. Rev able to get Drag. Llama not quite able to get out. That is going to be another solid hold there from Steamboat. And Texas A&M Galveston now coming up on several ults. Steamboat having used the majority of theirs, still holding on to EMP, still holding on to Orbital. Two also have a lot of potential here. Llama able to get Culinary Delight. This Reaper swap could be what Texas A&M Galveston are going to need. Coalescence coming out here, making sure to sustain the team. Earth Dragon going down. Rev it up, getting very low. Does go down to Photon's blade here. And Culinary Delight being in the right place at the right time there for Evian, making sure that Evian does stay up there. Llama had Evian very low there. But unfortunately, no sustain for Photon. Dragon. Llama using Death Blossom goes down immediately. That's going to be huge for Steamboat. With the threat of Blossom now gone, it is just Orbital coming up on Photon's ult as well. still holding on to EMP, still holding on to Orbital. Photon able to make the early pick there on Evian. This could be... I saw that translocator and I thought for sure that maybe Rev was going to be using EMP. But there is going to be Orbital from the side of Texas A&M Galveston, if nothing else, to sustain Photon. And there is going to be Photon's ult here, going for Culinary Delight. Flux being used from Earth, getting 2. Evian getting Ender Kitty, and this is going to be a 1 fight for Steamboat here. Just over 2 minutes left for Texas A&M Galveston to keep pushing forward. And only having used Flux, Rev's still holding on to EMP. We've got Overclock, we've got Beat Back for for Steamboat. Evian, solid pick there on Rip, looking to get another one. And a solid hack there and a final blow there for Earth Dragon against Llama. Llama now holding on to another Death Blossom, hoping to get a lot more value than that first attempt there that was immediately snuffed out by Steamboat. And just under 45 seconds here. Evian getting very low again. But just so much sustain from the side of Steamboat. Evian staying alive, able to get 2. Rev it up, getting Llama. Earth Dragon still coming back from spawn though. This could be what Texas A&M Galveston need. There's going to be the Orbital coming from from Steamboat. Overclock coming from Evian. A lot of damage, but a lot of picks there too. Evian able to get 2. Another Flux here from Earth Dragon, able to get Photon. And it's going to be Rip and Drag here, but Drag going down. And that is going to be a nice EMP. Maybe the only EMP? Either way, great map for Steamboat. Steamboat coming away with a 3-0 win here at Junkertown. Alrighty, and another very solid, very strong map for Steamboat there as we are heading into map 3. Again, what could be the third and final map for this match between Texas A&M Galveston and Steamboat. Steamboat so far doing a very nice job, just dominating so far tonight. So Texas A&M Galveston will have the push map pick after Steamboat makes a ban. So as we're getting things ready here, bear with us and we will be right back. Alrighty, and we are ready for map 3, waiting on confirmation before we head into the map. Steamboat has opted to ban Runasapi from the map pool, leaving Texas A&M Galveston with the pick, and they have selected Esperanza here. Definitely going to be an uphill battle for Texas A&M Galveston. Steamboat has had a lights out performance so far, and up to this point, it has looked like a bit of a struggle for Texas A&M Galveston, but it's never impossible for them to overcome this. Texas A&M Galveston is a pretty solid team. I think they just need their teamwork maybe a little bit scattered here. So really hoping to come away, take that brief moment for evaluation, and get things underway for themselves here as we are going into Esperanza.
Welcome to Esperanza.
Looking at the scoreboard here, Steamboat coming away with a 2-0 victory on the control map, which was Lijiang Tower, and a very solid performance there at Junkertown, getting that 3-0 victory. Starting on attack as we are at Esperanza here for push. Again, is definitely going to be an uphill battle for Texas A&M Galveston to come away with this map win, but also this match win, having to win out for the remainder of what's left. Definitely going to require 110, maybe even 120%. But as we're getting things underway, we're going to see team comps here in a second, and it's looking like Texas A&M Galveston will be running that same hazard. We are going to be seeing that far out. We're going to be seeing Bastion. Ender Kitty and Rip now going to be playing that Brig Juno. Earth Dragon going to be playing Doomfist, Evian on Cass. Rev going to be sticking with that Sombra. Very solid Sombra play so far, and hoping to see more of that as we are getting things underway. We've got that Lucio Juno for the side of Steamboat as well, and we are getting things underway now. Earth Dragon rocking a sick skin here on Doomfist. One of my personal favorites. And Photon Dragon able to make the first pick. Unfortunately, Rev was found quickly here. Culinary getting very low. Earth Dragon going down as well. This is going to be a huge fight here for Texas A&M Galveston. Here is that strength that we had been seeing in that last matchup against Respawn Raiders. Here is that strength that we were hoping for, and they're going to have to continue with this in order to come away with this map. Photon Dragon doing a nice job trying to create some space, but Earth Dragon really diving in there. Photon getting very low, hoping to get that pick, but solid hop from Ender Kitty, sustaining Photon Dragon. Photon Dragon able to get Culinary Delight. You see Ender Kitty wanting to take a 1v1 here against Earth Dragon. Meanwhile, thanks for the rest of the team. And Texas A&M Galveston is going to go ahead and get that checkpoint, getting the butt scratches for Timmy here. Rip getting just absolutely assaulted here by Earth Dragon. And Photon Dragon, unfortunately, with a bit of a stagger. Still fighting here. There's Evian getting that pick there on Photon. That's going to be a big pick for Steamboat. And Evian going to continue pressure here on Llama. Llama at about 5 HP, not able to be sustained from the supports. That's going to be another huge pick early for Steamboat as they're continuing to push Timmy. just every cooldown going on Photon Dragon. Where did that HP bar go? I have no idea. Dizzy able to finish off, get the final blow there. Ender Kitty very low as well, but Earth Dragon holding on to Meteors. And does get out. Solid sustain there from Earth Dragon. Having to use ult, not able to get a pick with it, but staying alive, and that's the important part. There's going to be ult there from Photon. Knocked out of it. Artillery from Llama, able to get 2. Ender Kitty taking down Culinary Delight with the rally as well, and that is going to be some solid picks. Steamboat able to take the lead here, but still a lot of time, just under 6.5 minutes here for Texas A&M to do that. Now it will probably take about 2 fights, and as you see Steamboat rolling up here, especially with that Lucio speed boost, a lot of mobility from the team already, but with speed that's going to be big. Photon just diving in. Earth Dragon does get Llama though. Ender Kitty answering back. Both teams down 1. Rev It Up able to get Ender Kitty down. And Earth Dragon goes down. This could still be a winnable fight here for Texas A&M Galveston. And Barrage coming from Drag, able to get Rev, but Rev still managing to get Rip. And unfortunately, Texas A&M Galveston going to have to regroup here. Solid hold from Steamboat. Evian holding on to Overclock. We've got EMP about halfway to beat and another Meteor Strike. We've got Orbital as well for the side of Texas A&M Galveston. Photon Dragon hoping to actually get ult off this time. Drag with an early pick on Rev. That somber play from Rev has been very disruptive and very impactful in these maps so far. Overclock being used by Evian, does get stuck, does get taken down. That is going to be a fast ult. That's about what happened to Photon Dragon there with his ult on that last part. Drag still chasing down, Rev getting low. Earth Dragon getting eliminated. That's going to be big. Texas A&M hoping to take full advantage of that. A lot of damage immediately onto Culinary Delight. And EMP coming out. Drag able to get Rev It Up. Still Artillery coming out, but maybe stopped there by the EMP. Orbital gonna be used. This could be dangerous. Meteor Strike followed up. Able to get ripped down. Ender Kitty able to answer back getting Evian, but does go down. Texas A&M Galveston now without any support. Dizzy in there, wreaking havoc. Earth Dragon able to get the pick there on Llama. Is just Photon Dragon getting a little bit more progress, but still just shy. Texas A&M Galveston just under 4 minutes to close that small gap, roughly about 11 meters. So definitely not far for them to get, but still it's going to be about 2 fights for them to get that through. Photon about halfway to another ult. We've got maybe a Barrage coming up here mid-fight. Rally coming up for the side of Steamboat. Just Orbital online, and maybe the only thing that they'll have for this next fight. Just no one looking at Earth Dragon, just kind of ignoring him, going for the rest of the team. There's going to be rally from Ender Kitty. Does get very low. Able to get Dizzy. Ender Kitty able to get Evian. And unfortunately, that was going to be with the use of Orbital for Steamboat. Now coming up on Hazard ult, we've got a Bastion ult coming online. Looking at the side of Steamboat, though, we do have Meteor Strike. We do have Overclock coming up. And Earth Dragon immediately diving in and able to get ripped down. That's going to be big. Evian taking down Ender Kitty. Texas A&M again without any supports. This is going to be maybe a lost fight here for Texas A&M, but still holding in there, hoping to get back, but Rev It Up able to get the pick there on Llama. There's going to be the Meteor Strike again. And Earth Dragon goes for Rip. That's going to be another solid pick. And Earth Dragon does get caught, although I'm not entirely sure how. Ender Kitty able to get Evian, keeping Dizzy alive. I thought for sure that was going to be... But Steamboat just increasing their lead, although this fight is well but lost. Getting what little bit of progress they can. Increasing the lead. Definitely going to need all of both of those team fights for Texas A&M to come away with this map, but it is still anyone's map. We've got Beat coming up, we've got EMP, we've got Overclock for Steamboat on the side of Texas A&M. Maybe coming up on another Barrage, another Rally, and Orbital about to be online. And there's going to be the Overclock there from Evian. Unfortunately, again, no picks. Llama able to shut that down pretty quickly. There's going to be a Rally from Ender Kitty. Ender Kitty getting a little ambitious there, frontlining as Briggs. And there it is, an Ajax on Dizzy. That's huge for Texas A&M. This could be enough for Texas A&M Galveston to come away with the victory. Is going to be Earth Dragon Evian there. Just 20 seconds lead, closing in 10 meters. And there is EMP. There's going to be Orbital. Drag able to still get Evian. Dizzy able to go, but that is going to be Orbital. Ender Kitty not able to keep Llama up with the artillery, and that is going to be the map. What I thought could have been their turnaround, Texas A&M Galveston needed to win the map. Steamboat just comes in and says, no, this is our push map, and this is our match. 3-0 victory, University of Wyoming Steamboat. Alrighty, and that is going to be this tale of two cities. Texas A&M University of Galveston taking the L. University of Wyoming Steamboat getting that 3-0 victory, and how sweet it is when you are able to shut out your opponent. Now, before we part ways for this evening, I would like to mention I will not be on stream for 3 hours rambling about the Overwatch Odyssey ongoings and things like that, but we do have another match at 10 p.m. EST. This will be against the varsity squad, or sorry, this will be between the varsity squad of University of Wyoming. This will be the Cowboys going up against Noble Guardians. Now, Noble Guardians were supposed to have their first match against XL2C. Unfortunately, it was forfeited by XL2, so they're finally, first match will be against the Cowboys, and it will be a tough feat. Cowboys looking strong as ever, but still up in the air. So we will see you back here at 10 p.m. EST. But kudos again, don't want to overlook this absolutely dominant victory by Steamboat. Well done, and good luck in your next match as we are getting things underway and as we are looking forward for round 4. First match will be Noble Guardians versus Loot Boxers. That will be on Sunday. There could be a slight time change. Right now it's looking at 8 p.m. EST, but it might get bumped up to 6 p.m. So certainly possible and something to look out for. But if I don't see you back here at 10, although I hope to, have a good rest of your evening and happy early Friday. Peace.
poisson.
Bring it back.